Okay, this is Wandering Gypsy's latest video. She's in a place in the California desert, and it's a monument put up by some Chinese people about events in Chinese history. But this particular event is Tiananmen Square. Now, I remember that I'm a lot older than you, so I remember this very clearly. I think you're probably too young at the time to remember, but you may just not remember the name of it. But a bunch of people in protest in Tiananmen Square. It's like a big park in China somewhere, and this guy, well, I'm going to get to something called the Mandela effect, but most people remember this guy, the tank avoiding hitting this guy. But there's a few people that remember the tank actually running over and crashing this guy, and there were a number of people actually killed at Tiananmen Square. Before the protests were actually crashed. But the Mandela effect goes back to people that remember something from a slightly different perspective. They'll remember historic event differently. It's called Mandela effect because of Nelson Mandela. Most people remember him surviving prison and end up being he's dead now, but most people remember him surviving prison and end up as president of South Africa. But there's a few people that remember a different version of history of Mandela actually dying in prison. There's a number of Mandela effect is very, very interesting, but that's not really my point of this video. But because some people do remember this guy, being crushed by the tank, and I'm sure there's a monument out there to the Uyghur people. The Uyghur people are an ethnic minority that the Chinese are really, really trying to crush. Those two, they're trying to break them, trying to fit. The Chinese want to make make everybody fit into their society, make everything fit, and that just really doesn't work. But yeah, love your videos, Tick.